here we are again.
We're here for the second episode of The Basement. So excited.
Right, back in the basement. And this time we're doing our review of Zombie Night.
Zombie Night. Oh, yes. This is our very special Halloween episode of The Basement. Because today is Halloween.
Yes, it is.
One of my favorite holidays. And great night to watch horror and all kinds of zombie movies. It's just awesome.
Hey, growing up, what was your favorite costume?
Oh, wow. My favorite costume growing up? I would have to say probably I like dressing up as a vampire.
A vampire.
Yeah, growing up. Vampires and werewolves were a really big thing. What about you?
You know what? I was always like an army man. I was like a G.I. Joe kind of army man type thing.
I can so see that. You guys too, right? Yeah. Can you picture him as an army man? That's what I thought, you know? Me, I'm a slasher up killer, kind of crazy kind of guy. But, you know, that's me.
And you can all see that, right?
Thank you. Oh, boy.
So should we get right into it, right?
Yeah, let's talk about Zombie Night.
Zombie Night. Well, you want to take the... Well, I guess I'll go first. Well, unlike most sci-fi original films, I thought the acting in this was decent. I thought it was okay.
Subpar, to be friendly.
Subpar.
Sorry, guys. I mean, you know, the biggest problem I have with this movie, honestly, is the way the actors reacted to things in the background. I mean, in the beginning of the movie, Anthony Michael Hall is kneeling down in a graveyard, watching zombies pop up out of the ground, and I don't know, I counted at least 30 seconds. He sat on his knees with a flashlight, staring at a gravestone, and watching a zombie crawl out with no reaction. Well, where's the reaction?
Yeah.
Do something. Get up. Run. Say something. Say, oh my God, what is that?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, normally you don't see that kind of behavior with zombies coming out of the ground.
Goodness.
People reacting that way to them.
Crazy. And it was just all throughout the film. And, you know, the annoying part was, too, I mean, the timing for the commercials was atrocious for any movie. Okay. You know, most of the times movies, they kind of leave you hanging on a scene.
Right.
And you want to come back after the commercial. This one, I kind of didn't want to come back because you're showing me a scene where some lady's getting her guts spilled out. Right in the middle of that, boom! You see an IHOP commercial and somebody's eating pancakes at a diner, and I'm like,
made me want to run out to IHOP.
What is that? You know, I was like, this is like right in the middle of an action scene.
Yeah,
it's not something you do in movies. At least I didn't think you did, but apparently they did in this one. Throughout the whole movie, that kind of ruined it a little bit too. And I didn't like the makeup on the zombies. I mean, granted, it was a TV-type movie. It wasn't a premium channel or anything like that.
No, but in all fairness, though, I mean, if your zombie makeup's not even as good as other shows that are on TV that have zombies, I mean, you got a problem.
Thank you. Thank you. You know,
I mean, would you all agree with that? Right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, a little applause there.
Yeah, a little one. Right.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, another thing too is the zombies themselves. I don't think reacted the way traditional zombies do in the movie.
No, they didn't.
I mean, there was a scene where a zombie smashes somebody's head up against the wall and they drag him down the stairs.
Right. No,
I've never seen that.
No, zombies usually don't physically assault you before they eat you. They just kind of eat you.
They just kind of grab you, tackle you through the ground, and rip your guts out.
Right.
And that's it. There is no like I'm gonna stand there and go toe to toe with you, and then after I'm done, let me drag you down the stairs.
Pull you down the stairs by the
hair, and maybe about 40 yards down the the road. Maybe then I'll kneel down and eat you.
And also seriousness too. I thought a lot of the characters they were all over the place.
Yeah, there was no continuity at all.
No. I mean, my biggest gripe with it was the character of the police officer. I don't know the actor who played him, but he seemed to have some connection with Shirley Jones, which her character that she played in such a short time was extremely annoying. I mean, you would all agree, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, was she blind or was she slow? I don't even know. I'm assuming she was blind, you know? I thought that whole thing was annoying, you know?
She kind of reminded me of this lady that used to work as a manager in an old store I worked at. Oh my God, this lady would just never get a project done. And it's just, every time I looked at her, I saw her. and I got really upset. You know,
Yeah.
so it kind of ruined the movie for me with that one.
Yeah.
You know, I can't mention her name because it would be slander, but not like she'd be watching.
Right, but
Oh.
I know who he's talking about, and it's absolutely true. But
Unbelievable.
But back to the character of the police officer. He seemed to have some kind of connection with Shirley Jones's character, and then he never actually gets there in time to save her. And then he pops up later on in the film, and for some reason he has an M16. I don't know if that's standard issue.
He
with
never
most
got
police.
to save her, right?
No.
He never got to save her.
Did he even make it to the house?
So they were upset about that too.
I know, right? You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
never saved her.
He never even got to the house, right?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
No. And he has an M16. I mean, what is that about? When did police stop carrying automatic weapons? I don't.
Yeah.
And he gets out of the car with the automatic weapon when they're in the greenhouse. I remember you specifically had a problem with this part.
Yes, I did. I didn't like the fact that he's yelling for them to get down in the greenhouse so he can take shots at the zombies just banging on the glass, and yet he's missing hitting the glass, which is causing holes in the glass, which is causing the glass to spider out as the zombies are banging on the glass, which in turn is putting the people he's trying to protect in more danger. And quite frankly, he only takes down, one zombie, maybe two, before all of a sudden he gets eaten up.
Maybe three if he's
maybe
lucky.
three if he's lucky.
If he's lucky. And then that's really it for him. Then he gets
ridiculous.
Then he gets mauled by the zombies, and he really had no point to the movie.
I didn't get the point.
And I thought it was kind of strange too, and you'll probably agree, right? The panic room that these people had.
Did they have a panic room?
They said it was a panic room, but they never really panicked and stayed in it. They just came in and out of the room the whole movie.
Yeah, that was almost like a whole nother movie in itself.
People, the idea of a panic room is to hide in the panic room, not to open it and come out every now and then when you feel like it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have half the family members stand outside guard and throw somebody in a panic room and say, hey, just stay in there for a while and then open the door.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
It defies the purpose of a panic room.
Totally defies the purpose.
I mean, you would all agree, right?
Of course they do.
Of course they do.
I mean, does this movie have any redeeming qualities? I mean, if it did, I would have to say just maybe one I did like.
Okay.
And I think it was the text messaging that appeared throughout the movie. When anytime a character would text message another character,
right.
It was really cool the way they visualized the lettering on the screen.
Yeah,
you
could actually see the messages.
You could see the messages coming in from to.
That was different. I like that. Yeah.
Thought it was cool. Thought it was pretty neat.
And they didn't overplay it enough. They didn't kill it, which was good.
No, that was cool. They didn't overplay it. They didn't kill it. But honestly, I don't know any other redeeming quality that was good about the movie.
I have one. I want one more. I kind of fell asleep on this movie, but.
That's poor. Reaction. I know.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I mean, good luck if you could stay awake. But anyway, I woke up though. What I think was the right time because I woke up as they were in this thing. I thought it was a zombie kind of cave. Turns out it was a sewer. Sal told me that later on after when it caught me up to it after. Anyway, so they're down there, and I thought the cinematography was really well done, and the lighting was really well done. I didn't quite get the lady running off with her son, because up until that point they were all kind of together helping each other, and she's like, I had to worry about my own family, and takes off running. I mean, who here would do that? You know, would anybody here do that?
No. See, that's the thing. There was a lot of random things going on.
Yeah,
Nobody knew why it was happening. I mean, there was a part where a car just exploded out of midair for no reason, never explained why.
There was no gas leak. There was no nothing.
It just didn't make any sense.
It just blew up.
I mean,
like spontaneously combusted.
It was crazy. I mean, outside of the text messaging, and I hate to say that again, that was really the most redeeming quality of this movie. And I'll give it a T for trying, a T for text messaging, and a T for thank God it's over, and pray there's no sequel. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, that's just my opinion, okay?
That's just one guy's opinion.
One guy's opinion, you know. But it's the right one.
Well, let's see. If I could find that one redeeming quality about this.
See, there you go. He has none.
Yeah,
so what's your grade?
I mean, what's my grade? Overall, sci-fi movies, original movies, I'd give it like a
D minus?
F?
D minus maybe? I don't know. Don't let me influence you.
No.
You let me influence him.
Guys,
I always do
he's
that.
influencing me. You know what? I'll give it a C because of the acting, which I thought was okay. So I'm probably still being generous there, but I'm gonna go with a C.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's about it. I mean, I just hope there's no sequel. You know, right? Does anybody really want to sit through another one? I know I do.
God help us all if there's a sequel.
Yep. But next week on Syfy's next original film is called The Beast of the Bering Sea. Now that's going to be starring, if you remember, the little boy from Jerry Maguire, and he is growing up now, and we're going to watch him in this Syfy original, and hopefully
Hopefully it will be deemed what Zombie Night didn't perform for us and give us something that's got a little clout.
Well, hopefully.
I mean,
I don't have much hope for it because I did see the trailer for it, and the creature is. If you didn't like the zombies in Zombie Night, you're really gonna like the Beast of the Bering Sea.
yeah, we're hoping this movie is going to be very character driven because it's obviously not going to be driven on the CG qualities. That's for sure.
And here's my problem: if it is going to be character driven, okay, I don't really think there's any great actors in it. I don't think they're good enough to have a character-driven movie. So,
no, I mean outside of well, I can't really think of anybody.
No, who's in it?
You know, but anyway, hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be better. So join us next time in the basement where we will review this movie for Syfy, and the next time we'll review whatever movie Syfy decides to air the following week, right?
That's
and
right.
If you want any movie for Sal or Ken to review, just give us a message. You know, subscribe, text us, send us a comment. Don't be afraid. Tell us what your thoughts are. We'll be more than happy to watch any movie. It doesn't have to be Syfy. We'll review it for you, let you know if we think it's good or bad. So with that,
I'm Ken.
I'm Sal. And we will see you next time deep and down under in the basement.